Greetings, slackers. It's the first day of the new year, and I have some new news here that I want to share with you. This is over on the couriermail.com.au. That's right, coming out of Australia. Disturbing new trend. Domestic violence offenders use car tracking. And this is January 1st by Greg Stolz. Domestic violence perpetrators are attaching tracking devices to their ex-partners' cars in a frightening new stalking trend. Police say violent and obsessive men are harnessing rapidly advancing technology to track and stalk estranged wives and girlfriends. Officers from the Gold Coast Domestic and Family Violence Task Force say they have seen a surge in the use of tracking devices and smartphone apps as stalkers go to extraordinary lengths. Quote, "We're seeing cases where women have their cars in for service and mechanics are actually finding tracking devices attached to vehicles." Quote, "We're seeing cases where women have their cars in for service and mechanics are actually finding tracking devices attached to vehicles." Task Force Investigator Detective Senior Constable Dave Coleman told the Sunday Mail, "We've arrested several offenders in the past 6 months for stalking their exes using either mobile phones or magnetized tracking devices attached to vehicles. These tracking devices are small and readily available online. The technology is advancing so quickly. It's crazy." He said the apps allow stalkers to secretly track their ex-partners, couples share passwords, and so on. So we're seeing background apps installed on phones to track movements and also monitor phone calls and messages. Perpetrators are suddenly turning up to locations, including domestic violence support agencies that the aggrieved are attending. It's quite frightening for the woman involved. Security equipment retailers sell GPS vehicle trackers from less than $220. The tracks are designed to prevent car theft, but Senior Constable Coleman said they were also being used for sinister purposes. He said domestic violence related stalking also often involved hacking emails or setting up fake social media accounts. We've seen cases including a man who hacked into his ex-partner's email and canceled her flights for an overseas holiday, and another guy who set up fake accounts for his ex on dating site Plenty of Fish so she was getting unwanted calls from random men. Task Force Head Detective Inspector Mark Hogan said stalking was a key indicator of domestic violence. "We regard it as a significant safety risk and take stalking behavior extremely seriously," he said. So we just entered this new year, and it's all going to be about big data and privacy. And man, we really set ourselves up with these smartphones. We didn't know what we were getting into when they put these things out on the market. And so you don't even have to have a tracking device anymore, you know, from your pictures that you upload online to maybe one of those fake friends that's connected to you on Facebook. There's a number of ways that you can be found and located. And so all this social media, the metadata in your pictures, dating apps, again, it just increases the chances of, access to you, especially for nefarious means by someone with malicious intent. I just wanted to get this out there because while this is going on down in Australia, you best believe that it's probably a growing trend elsewhere in the world, especially here in the States. You might meet some guy offline and he might think things went really well, while you, on the other hand, might think, I'm cool on this person and I don't want to see them no more. But, they're tracking you and trying to show up everywhere you go, this kind of stuff. All the ingredients for a perfect Lifetime movie, yeah? Anyways, that's going to do it for this article and this video. Share your thoughts and comments down in the comment section below. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.